Today, we're back in one of y'all's favorite neighborhoods, Mayfair. If you aren't familiar with this community, it's pretty much smack right in between Austin and San Antonio on I-35 in a town called New Braunfels, Texas. This city gives you that small town charm while still having the convenience to two of the biggest and most vibrant cities in all of Texas. In today's video, we're gonna highlight Coventry Homes. They're one of the 4 builders in this neighborhood. They build on 2 different product series, a 50-foot wide lot and a 60-foot wide lot. Alongside giving you a tour of this gorgeous model behind me, we're gonna give you an update on what's going on in and around this area. But before we do that, if you're new to the channel, my name is Quentin Starks and I'm gonna be your realtor for the next few minutes. Can you do me a huge favor? Go down below and drop a like on this video. It truly does help support the channel. And if you don't wanna miss out on anything when it comes to the San Antonio real estate market, we encourage you guys to subscribe. But without further ado, let's go check out this gorgeous property. All 4 of the builders in Mayfair build on a 50-foot and a 60-foot wide lot. This is going to be Coventry's 60-foot wide model home in Mayfair. If you're not familiar with what that means, essentially from one end of the lot to the other end of the lot, the width is going to be 60 foot wide. In this neighborhood, Coventry starts in the low 400s, roughly around 435,000. That's the starting price. Where you can actually start finding inventory homes is going to be plus or minus the 450 range. This is going to be the Groveton floor plan, just over 2,700 square feet. They're configuring it as a 4-bed, 3.5 bath with a 3-car garage in this, again, particular model. And we're going to start right here at the front. So nice keyless entry on an 8-foot wood and glass accented door. As we enter the property, we're gonna open up into kind of like a foyer hallway. And what's nice about this hallway is the ceilings are actually fairly high. So all the doors in here are gonna be 8 foot on this 1 story. The ceilings go to roughly about 11 feet tall. And then you have that nice little tray design as well. With this being a model, right here on the left is gonna be the garage. It's fully finished for the offices of the sales reps. So typically it wouldn't be finished and there'd be a wall right here with the entrance more so up there to the left. We'll see that here in a little bit. But as we enter this property on the right, you're gonna have one of the structural upgrades that they decided to do in this floor plan. This is kind of like a flex area. Traditionally it's a bedroom, but what I like about this is it gives you kind of like a mother-in-law or apartment feel to this section of the home. So whether you have, in-laws that live with you and need their own space or an older child, this bedroom has a connected bathroom with a single vanity, the tub shower combo. And then on top of that, again, they also have their own kind of like living space or flex room. This could be really perfect for, again, like an in-law or an older child that lives in the house still. On top of those 2 rooms, you also have a coat closet there. And then we have a linen closet right here, which is quite nice. And then as we enter back into the main hall, we will also have one more coat closet here on the left. So boom. And then traditionally this floor plan, if you didn't do it how they have it configured currently, on the right would be an office space rather than the bedroom. So again, you'd still have a bedroom and a bathroom up front, and that kind of flex room would convert into an office. So here on the left, we're going to have a laundry space. So obviously enough room for the washer and the dryer. They also give you an opportunity for some storage up top. And something that I really love is they maximize the space back here with some folding room, some more storage, with the cabinets, similar cabinets to what they have in the kitchen. And then across is going to be, again, another one of those structural upgrades that they did. This is going to be a half bath. So typically there's not a half bath in here, but in this model, they wanted to show you what you could do with the property. So they added one into this particular home. Mind you, it's already 3 baths, so quite a lot of bathroom space, but again, something that they decided to add in this model. Right here is that traditional entrance to the garage. So you would enter here and then you'd go kind of that way to the heart of the home where the living, dining, and kitchen are. You'll see that here in a little bit, but off the entrance is going to be the second bathroom. So oversized vanity, obviously you have the toilet, and then in this one they also did a tub shower combo. And I love how they did a little bit different of design work in there, just to give you an idea on you know, the range they have with the design center. Coventry is a builder that is kind of semi-custom in a way where if you wanted to build from the ground up, you could pick a lot, situate whichever floor plan makes the most sense for you and your family, and then go to the design center and customize the interior touches, exterior touches, as well as some of the structural upgrades that they have. And mind you, this is only one of the plethora of different floor plans they have in this neighborhood. Again, they have two different series, the 50 and the 60. So you have a bunch of options to choose between to figure out what makes the most sense for you and your family. Nonetheless, this is going to be the heart of the home. So living on the left, kitchen on the right, with the dining in the back. We'll start here with the living space. So a fairly big room. I mean, they have a lot of furniture in here. They have two couches, these two chairs, and then in the middle, they also have two, looks like one, but it's two coffee tables. But it works really well. You guys know me, I personally would probably put a huge sectional in here and face it towards where the TV is currently mounted. But again, with all this space, you can configure it kind of however you want to. In here, they also did something a little unique. They put pretty much the exact same flooring on the ceiling to give you a little bit more depth. This isn't something that they typically do, to be quite frank with you, but it's something that they wanted to show the options and the range of this home with that nice tray ceiling up above. Right across from the living space is going to be your kitchen. So the focal point pretty much being this giant, enormous island. I mean, they have two seats on this side with another, 5 on this back side. So adamant space for in-kitchen dining if you wanted to, but it also gives you a bunch of prep space, which is quite nice. They gave you a little kind of pocket wine room or area right here, if you will. And then they have KitchenAid appliances in here. So they ended up doing the stacked KitchenAid appliances, obviously with the microwave and the oven. You have the gas stove right here, which is awesome. And then just a plethora of more cabinets on this back wall. And then to my right, you're gonna have a pocket door with a nice little butler's pantry, so some more prep space in here, some more storage with the cabinets in here as well. And then over here is going to be your traditional pantry space. So a bunch of storage in this kitchen nonetheless, whether it's in your pantry or in the actual kitchen with the cabinets. Another feature I want to highlight is the two-tone cabinet. So they did white on the back wall with this kind of natural tone. And what's really nice about this island is they wrapped it in the cabinet look. So all the way around aren't working cabinets, but it gives you the aesthetic that really does go a long way in the kitchen. And then tucked in the back over here is going to be the dining room. I love how they put a bunch of fixed windows in here. It brings in a lot of natural light, even though there's not an abundance coming from the light fixture in this particular room. Again, all that natural light definitely helps. And they actually have an 8-seater right here. I personally believe you could fit a 10-seater no problem in this space. But if you needed more than 10 seats, you obviously have that right here on the island for some additional eating room. All in all, gorgeous home so far. Let's go take a look at this covered patio. So in this particular floor plan, they did do the sliding glass doors to give you that kind of indoor-outdoor living feel. Something else they did is give you a fireplace outside. So today it's not as cold as it was all week, but it got down to the 20s recently. So that would have been really nice to utilize this past week. But as you can see, you have a really nice sized covered patio. They put a good amount of of furniture out back. You could do something very similar, maybe focus it towards this fireplace, put a TV mounted up top, whatever the case may be. You have a huge blank canvas back here to work with if you were to obviously buy this property. And then as you can see on the drone shots, this is gonna be quite a big one-story. So you're not gonna have a absolutely massive backyard, but you still do have quite a bit of space to play with the kids, play with the dog, the pets, whatever the case may be. That kind of graveled area right here isn't something that they normally do. That's not part of their normal landscape package. Back here is normally just gonna be fully sodded. So you would have plenty of grass space, again, for the kids or the pets in the backyard, and you would have an irrigation system in the front and backyard as well. But let's go back inside and check out the primary bedroom. Hey, by the way, we put out videos just like this every week regarding living in the greater San Antonio area. If you don't want to miss out, make sure to subscribe. Let's get back into the video. So I actually lied. Before we go check out the primary bedroom, I want to talk a little bit about what's going on in and around the neighborhood. So currently, as of January 2025, they are still under construction of the first elementary school in the neighborhood. Right next to it is actually gonna be a middle school as well. So you're gonna have a multitude of schools on site. They're all gonna be Kamal ISD, which is a very good school district in the area. On top of that, they're still under construction on their first park, which is gonna be Fairway Park. It should be opening up in the next few months, which is gonna be nice for the residents already in the neighborhood. Alongside those amenities, you're also going to have Midtown at Mayfair, which is essentially gonna be a town square for the whole neighborhood. That's gonna be amazing. You're gonna have typical amenities like a pool, clubhouse, sports courts, things of that nature. But you're also gonna have retail, shopping, dining, office spaces, cafes, things of that nature for the residents to enjoy literally within the community. I mean, this neighborhood is gonna be very much so where you can park and walk and just experience a great time already inside of your neighborhood. There's gonna be 35 miles of trails and walkways, which is awesome. And there's honestly a lot of other things to come, but we're pretty much really still in the first year and a half or so of development for this neighborhood. And it's gonna be 6,000 or so homes or living spaces between rentals and purchase or resale properties. So again, all in all, gonna be a great neighborhood. That's inside the neighborhood. If we look a little bit outside the neighborhood, again, we're gonna be in New Braunfels, Texas. So we have some of the best nature and surrounding kind of scenery that you can have, right? We're pretty much down the street from Texas Hill Country, I should say. We're also gonna have the Kamal and Guadalupe River, again, in city. We're gonna have downtown New Braunfels, which has a lot of nice boutique shops, restaurant dinings, things of that nature. And then literally down I-35, we have Creekside, which is a huge shopping center with all your name brand places, Target, Best Buy, all that great stuff that you're gonna need alongside an H-E-B. So really, when you think about it, you have everything you need within miles, distance-wise. And on top of that, you're gonna have a lot of stuff in the neighborhood, which is definitely gonna be a huge impact when you think of lifestyle. But with all that being said, let's go back inside and check out this primary bedroom. So as we enter back into the property, you're gonna have the kitchen on the left. We're pretty much in the living space, and tucked in the far back left corner of the property is going to be that primary bedroom. Kind of like that, gives you that nice privacy, especially if you have guests or family over. But seriously, a pretty good sized room. They have a large bed in here, a bunch of other furniture, nightstand alongside even a couch in here with that bay window. So adamant space here in the primary bedroom. And they also elected to keep the flooring, which is a hardwood, throughout the primary bedroom as well, which I actually really love. We have double doors going into your primary bathroom, and it's such a stunning bathroom. You have that standalone tub splitting either of the vanities. Hello, one vanity here on the right, and then you have one on the left over there. Huge fixed frosted window, which is nice, brings in some good natural light. And then you have this ginormous shower It's fully glass enclosed, which is awesome. And then in this particular model, they elected to tile it all the way up. And if you can see it, you also have a bench in there, which is also pretty nice. Full water closet, so nice privacy here. Obviously you have the door, and then back in here is gonna be your actual closet. So full walk-in, which is quite nice. They even give you some nice storage right there. And then this is going to be your low voltage. So as you can see, they have like the modem and all the wires throughout the home go to the central location. So it's a little bit easier when you think of accessibility, if you will. But all in all, such a gorgeous property, but I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. So go down below, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and your favorite feature of this property. Alongside that, if you're looking at making a move to New Braunfels or the greater San Antonio area, I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. If you go down to the description, you'll see all of my contact information. Please don't hesitate to reach out so I can be a resource for you and your family. If you want to learn more about the great community of Mayfair, click here.